Okay. We'll see if anybody. Oh, there's Stitchy. Good evening. Oh, it's cooler this evening. Oh, that is so good. I'm so glad. Thank goodness you had a few for. Yeah. Hi, Nick. Wow. Okay. I just thought I'd. Oh, I don't know. Somebody's out front. Doesn't matter. So, how are you guys tonight? Or this afternoon? Or this evening? Well, hello, Crafty Max. How are you today? Hi, Heather. Oh, hi, Missy. How is everybody? Finally caught alive. Oh, and Skyfox, hello. Haven't seen you for a while. And Martina. So, how are you guys? I just thought I'd pop on today and do a little bit of stitching. Yeah, and show you where I'm. Oh, hi, Teresa, Mandy. Welcome, you guys. Scarlett. Oh, awesome. Okay, it's Tanya. I guess maybe I should flip you to the screen where you um see me. Hi, Allison. Oh, let me see. Let me get the right screen here. There we go. I'm not going to put the chat on it today. I was messing with this. Ignore the intermission at the top. Well, I hope you do get a lot of stitching done. That would be wonderful. I don't know why my chat isn't coming over here on this other chat window. Maybe. I don't know. I'm all messed up today. Oh, Heather, you're off work. That's great. And Jancy from Columbia. And Jen, hello, Jennifer. Ah, there we go. Okay, it is going up on the screen. Wow. Yeah, I just thought I'd pop on and do a little bit of stitching today. Joyce, hello. Did I see you're taking a break from the survival of the stitchiest? Did I read that right? Yes, I have had an okay week. Um, yeah, week has. Oh, let me move this out of the way. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Um, I was actually really surprised and pleasantly pleased this week because on Monday I had my first physical therapy. Hi, Silja. Oh, I missed you coming in here. How are you? Glad you're here. I had my first physical therapy for my arm, and I was impressed, to say the least. When I went, my arm was like not feeling the greatest at all, and I couldn't even touch it back here because it really hurt. And you know what? Until I was done and I came home, I have no pain back here anymore. I can actually go like this without it. Well, it pulls a little bit, but I can do that. And I mean, I've been doing the exercises every day, and I just can't believe the difference. It's almost like Sky Fox, you have to do physical therapy too. Yeah. But it's almost like whatever was not right in there when he did my when the therapist did my assessment and all his pressing here, pressing there, and do this, do that, and what have you, it's it's almost like it put things back where they were supposed to be, that they were out of whack. And it has been wonderful since. In fact, I'm going to cheat today and not even put this on a stand and probably just hold this today to stitch, because maybe that way I can keep it under the camera better and not get all the jiggling. But yeah, I was pleasantly, very, very pleasantly surprised. So, I mean, that was my greatest good news for the week. Can't get much better than that. Yeah, it's wow. I was just, I mean, I always knew physical therapy was beneficial, always knew that. But to actually experience that big a difference with just one session, one assessment, doing the exercises one time, to come home and have it be so much better than it had been. I mean, it's truly like night and day. I can actually lift this arm. Karen's being a rebel now. No stand. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm just tickled. Just tickled. It's wonderful. I mean, I thought, oh, good Lord, you're going to be the rest of your days with this pain on your arm and not be able to do stuff or lift stuff or. But I'll tell you what I'm not going to do. I'll tell you one thing that I will not do again. I bet three guesses the first two don't count. I bet you can't guess. I bet you can guess. I'm not lifting the cat anymore. If my husband goes away, that cat is going to stay on the ground and not go up on the sink to drink water out of the faucet. Oh, started forgetting, Joyce, you started forgetting to take pictures or posting and not really caring about post. Yeah, you know what? I'm right there with you. I just can't get back into it. It just is not, yeah. In fact, I'm probably going to tell them that they should just take me off, because I just have no desire to go back to it. Besides that, I'm when I'm not stitching, like in the evening, I'm working on some knitted socks for the grandkids. So yeah, I feel ya. Jody, hello. Oh, I'm so glad you had the chance to drop in today. How's the grands? And Stitchy Julia is here. Thank you, Stacy. I'm so happy about it too. It just made my day. And it's making my week, because I can actually do things. Now, sometimes depending, like right, if I do this, it pulls in here and it's like the where it ouches tends to want to move around. It's not one place anymore. Oh, bit of a girl knows when you talk like an echo. Is my microphone echoing? Do I need to turn something off? Oh, Molly from Lake Erie. Oh, well, that's not too far, just the other side of the state from me. So, yeah. Jody, the little one turned 3 months old today. Oh, how great is that? Oh, enjoy them. Your voice and micro. Oh, okay. Okay. Good. I had a little I had a little redo just to make sure everything was set up okay again, because I had only done that one. Hi, Linda. Oh, sort of a groaning noise with tone in your voice. Okay, I'll try not to do that. Oh, you know what? It seems it really doesn't matter what setup you use. There's always a little bit of something that seems to want to give me trouble. Sometimes I wonder, am I really supposed to be doing this? But it is so much better, so much better. Well, Linda, we just started. You didn't really miss anything. I, Joyce, I do spend every minute on my Patoki, except it was a little hard to get my um, camera to want to agree with me today, because that I have to set up every time I do a live. And some days it just goes wonderful. And some days, this is the third thing I use to try and get it. And that's why I'm not using a stand, because it just wasn't agreeing with me. Because since I have this and I'm using my phone, everything is working a little bit differently, which that's okay. It's just getting it connected and at the right spot. And yeah, it's always something. Must be your end then. Didn't mean you all. Oh, it's grainy. Anyway, no word. Do you know what? That happened to me on my Mac all the time. And that is the biggest reason I switched over to the PC. Because if I didn't restart my Mac Mini all the time, my sound always sounded like I was in a tin can. Always. So it might be something with your sound card. Yeah. But I had to make sure I restarted every time before I was going to do a recording or a live stream, because if I didn't, it just sounded awful. And I mean, that's one of the things, that when you're recording and you're doing live streams, your sound has to be good, because there's nothing that turns people off more than sound that sounds like you're, like in the old days when we put two tin cans together with a string and used them like a walkie-talkie. So I try to make it that I always, with the Mac, had to restart every time, every time. Yeah, yeah. And sometimes it is the mic. I have a Blue Yeti. That's what I use, and it just sits right here, right there. So it's not right up on me, but it's not that far away from me either. So that's what I used, and well, that's what my dear Adam bought me for Christmas, was a Blue Yeti. So I was did he get it for me? That was it this year or was it last year? Must have been this year. Must have been this year. I can't. It all runs together, just like the days of the week. They all run together too. But I guess I should stitch a little bit here. I guess I should. Because sometimes I know particularly one person that says, you're not stitching. So I just have to get it a little closer. Hopefully, guys, my new glasses are going to be here next week. They told me 2 weeks, and today it's a week. So hopefully till next Friday, I have my new glasses and my eyes will start back to being what they're supposed to be. Yeah, I can hardly believe that I spent a whole year pretty much suffering with my vision, and when all it would have taken was new glasses. Hi, Beth. No echo, no ground. I'm one of those people who just leave if sound is bad. Well, you know what? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I would too. I would too. If the sound's terrible, nah, can't listen to that. No, 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 no. Not going to be listening to that. So that's why I try real hard to make, you know what I didn't bring? My other set of eyes. Yeah, it's yeah, I gotta go get my other set of eyes. Be right back. There we go. See, now you can call me Four Eyes. Yes, I couldn't. I was too. I was so happy with this new practice that we went to. So I didn't even stay within the practice that we were going to. We were going to because she had a different or another person in there with her, and my husband saw that one the last time that he went to the eye doctor and really liked that particular person. But when I checked before I made my annual appointment, I checked online to see if she was still there so that I could request her. Nope, wasn't there. Which, in all honesty, I'm not surprised. Because if I had to work with that woman, I'm going to switch my screens here, guys. Okay, hold on. Oh, what's that? Oh, hey, I don't think you want to see that. I think you want to see this. But now where's my phone? Oh, good Lord. No, don't want that. Hold on. Here we go again. It's called Karen Get the Right. There we go. It's called Karen Get the right scenes. Denise, first time here. What did you pull your floss? Oh, what did I pull my floss from? Oh, these special things. Here. These are called, here we go. These are called floss pages, and they're by Floss Anthology on Etsy. So really, it's like the best of two worlds. It's kind of like having your floss on a floss drop, but yet you pull it through this channel that keeps it from getting all tangled and messy and funky. Then what I added was this strip of, it's the felt that you would get to put on the bottom of your chairs to keep them from scratching your furniture or your floors. So it's adhesive on one side. So I stuck those on because then what I do is if I have leftovers like this, I loop it back up here under the tag, and then I bring it down and I stick it into the um, felt, so that, yeah, you still have this end that flops around, but it actually controls it a little bit more. Plus Anthology is sold out. You said, oh no, is she gonna? Do you know what? I think she did tell me, um, was it she was asking, was she asking for a review, or for some reason I was messaging her on Etsy, and she asked me if I had any suggestions as far as improving them, or because the place that was manufacturing them was no, somehow that she wasn't going to be able to get them from them anymore, and she had to look for a new place to make them. And if she was having to do that, she was going to try and do some improvements. So what I told her was exactly what I did with the felt, that somehow to have something to do with your leftover strands, where to put them or what to do with them, that would be helpful. I mean, that's what I did. And the other thing I did, I don't know if you noticed that, she gives you tags that are sticky and you put on, but I got that plastic that you use, that you can use to make stencils, like to stencil on your walls and whatever and make your own. Well, I got some of that and I cut it in strips just wide enough for the channel, and then I put removable stickers on it with the number, and I put the thread in those. That way I can reuse them. I can't remember, somebody else, I saw somebody else on YouTube doing this, so that's I kind of stole her idea. But so far it's working very, very well, and I could make them that they were long enough so that I didn't have to pull the thread way up here. I could let it down here closer to the opening, which allowed me better access to put my finger on to hold that when I pull a strand out, so that it doesn't pull this all out and it get all funky. So, I mean, that's what I did to adapt it. But the overall concept, I really like it, because as you see, I mean, it just all goes in the channel. Yeah, sometimes you get a couple little ends sticking out, but that's really not as big a deal compared to like on a Peiko, when like a Peiko organizer, when you have all of them hanging and everything's getting all twisted together and ratty and what have you. You know, I did my time with Peikos, and okay, you know me, I change my mind all the time. They're wonderful, and and they are great, but I just didn't like how everything was getting all messy. So of course, then I switched to something else. The same thing with floss drops, everything would get all messy. So then I'd switch to something else, and I found these and I thought, wow, wow. Now, I do not have a whole set of DMC in these. I only use these for the projects that I'm working on. So, yeah, because, well, that just made sense to me. I have my extra floss in floss away bags filed by number. So that's what I do there. Um, and I just pull my colors for whatever I'm working on. Now this is autumn something frame by Dominique Davidson. So I just have the colors for that, and it takes, I think it's like six pages to put all the colors in. And already I'm getting a knot. So, but that's not bad. And I did have them in a notebook, except I found the notebook to be a bit too cumbersome when going to get the colors. So I took them out of the notebook and just put them on a ring. And that seems to be working, for me, seems to be working much better. So Nick, you can't wait till she gets them back. Yeah. I'm gonna have to send her a message and ask her, did my subscribers run you out of stock? But I'm not the only one that was mentioning them. Darren, Dizzy Stitcher, also was telling people about them. So probably be now that's the only other one I know. Hi Yvonne, welcome. There may have been other people that were also talking them up, but I really like it. And the thing I like the best, other than the fact that they don't get all tangled together and ratty and all of that stuff, is the fact they don't get the kinks in like they do with bobbins. And when it boils right down to it, it takes less space than bobbins. So, I mean, everybody has to find their own way. Hi, Jackie. Everybody has to find their own way with what they want to do as far as storing floss is concerned. I don't think my phone is making my stitching look very clear today. I don't quite get that. Watch me mess it up even more. And Myra, hi. My goodness, we got a lot of people here today. That's just wonderful. Makes me so happy. Makes me happy. Yeah, I can't really adjust this because it's not in a position. So I'm sorry that I just need to get a good camera. That would just solve a lot of problem. But one day, actually, if I hold off, maybe I can ask for that for Christmas. Did I get my new glasses yet? No, Jackie. Probably next week, with any amount of luck. What I did do is, I had a pair of an older prescription here yet, so I started wearing those again instead of the current prescription that I had, because that it was so bad. So I went back to wearing those, and in all honesty, just by switching back to my old glasses, has made things better. So I'm hoping that my new glasses make things really better. So that's, yeah. What am I stitching? I have to, I didn't put a picture in here, so I will show you what I'm, oh no, wait, I don't have to put a picture in. I don't have to do that. I can do it this way. I'm stitching autumn, here we go. Come on, come on. Autumn Church Frame by Dominique Davidson. Let me see if I can stick it underneath here. There you go. And I'm up here in this corner. But that's what it will look like when it's done. It's kind of, in my mind, it's kind of like a companion to Window with a View, which I do have, and I really would like to stitch. And I did start it at one point in time, but I don't know, there was something not agreeing with me. So if and when I do that, I'm going to restart it. Elizabeth, now I don't understand. Why do the kinks from bobbins bother people? No, they aren't noticeable when you stitch. I find that the kinks cause my thread to knot more and get twisted more. And I'm not always diligent, if that's the word. I'm not always diligent about keeping a wet sponge with me so that I can, wait, this Samsung is being fickle. Normally, if you run your thread with kinks in it through a wet sponge or a damp sponge, those kinks come out and everything is wonderful. However, I'm not always as diligent as I should be about keeping a wet sponge, and this way my thread's already pre-cut to the length that I like, and I can just pull one. I don't have to worry about what to do with the other 5. So for me, there were more positives than negatives to get rid of bobbins and go with this system. Yeah, I just found that the kinks made things knot up a little bit more than what they, yeah. And if I don't have it on bobbins and I don't have the kinks, then I don't have to waste as much time undoing a knot or wherever. I got this system, Jackie, on Etsy. Floss Anthology. I can put it in the drop down again. But I understand right now they are out of stock. Now I don't know. I have the ones that are for about an 18-inch length of floss. She also has ones that are, I'm guessing they're like a 36-inch length of floss, because it's like 2 of these put together, and then to put them in your book you fold them in half. I'm not sure if she still has those or not, but the last time I heard anything, she was looking for a new manufacturer. Yes, absolutely, Elizabeth. They would be great for kits that come with everything pre-cut. Yeah. I mean, I just think it's a nicer, and again, it's only my opinion. You guys are certainly do what is best for you, but for me, it just made more sense. And it keeps things nicer, and I was a lot happier. A whole lot happier. Um, let's see. Yes, Yvonne, no lamp stand or other stand today. I was having trouble getting my camera set up to use a stand. I couldn't get the angle right. So I decided I decided that since my arm is better, I'm gonna brave it and do it without the stand. However, if I stitch, which I probably will, stitch more this evening, I will put it back on the stand. Um, yeah, yeah. I'm being bad. I don't. You weren't here when I had said, Yvonne, that um, just one session of physical therapy has made so much difference. I was truly, truly impressed with just the fact of doing the exercises, how that kind of put things back in place. So now the object is to keep them keep it all in place and strengthen all the muscles around there so that um, things don't slip out of where they're supposed to be. Because I can, and I said to the therapist, I said, I can tell when that happens because I can feel and hear like a pop. And what that is the tendon slipping from where it shouldn't be. So, yeah. But yeah, no stand today. We're being a naughty girl. Brenda, you're from Ireland. You missed the start. Oh, well, that's okay. You really didn't miss much. Live showed up as starting at what 1800. I assumed that meant Eastern. It was GMT. Should have known better, but we'll catch on replay. So get. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's. Oh, me too. I'm so glad. So glad. I had visions of um, having to spend a very long time with arm issues or ending up needing rotator cuff surgery. But yeah, I'm kind of jostling you guys around here, ain't I? Till yeah, till I see where I'm at. So what are you guys working on? Anybody stitching along with me? Oh, I just don't like how that picture is not that clear. That's really bothering me, folks. I like it when you can see my stitching better. And I thought I saw a while back up the chat somewhere. Somebody asked me what um, method I'm using. I'm just using a pick a color and stitch it. um, I'm trying to work across the columns, but yet not have a defined column line. Um, again, because we all want to do our best to avoid lines. But I prefer not to park anymore. I just yeah, parking and I just are not getting along very well these days. And I really do enjoy just working one color until my thread runs out and then getting a new color. And I do kind of like the column idea. So what I'm doing is working in color in the column until my thread runs out, picking the next color in the column, but I'm not real strict about the column. So I will just kind of follow the thread. Oh, and there's Lily's mama. Hello, Lily's mama. And Royal Stitcher, you're here. Okay, you've done a new start today. You're going big. You're stitching what, 5 story keeps on one massive, oh my goodness. 3 across the top, 2 underneath, and you're using your Royal Rose. Yeah, I tried that. Like I said, it's the parking business. I just all those threads hanging are making me, they get on my last nerve. So yeah, I guess so far this way's working for me. And you know what? And maybe in a couple weeks I will be tired of this and go back to parking again. I don't know. But you know, all the years that I've stitched, and that's, well, we all know that's a very long time, so we're not going there. But all the years, I've always been a more or less cross-country kind of person, and I stitch one color until I either can't follow that color anymore, or I run out of thread. And then I just gradually try and fill in. So, you know, when I run out of thread on this color, I'll go back up here and pick the next one and start working down. But if I start working down and the color goes over here, well, then I go over there. So it's really, I guess the bottom line is it's cross country. That's what makes me happiest. And the fact that, like I said, my phone is not doing such a good job today. But the fact that I'm using a ballpoint needle, just my opinion, but I think even when you stitch cross country and you're not doing the zigzagging line by line, stitch by stitch, which is, or not blocking in an empty stitch so that you can always come up in a relatively clean hole and go down in a dirty hole, that method, of course, your stitching looks very neat and you don't have stitches working loose and all of that kind of stuff. Whereas I think with the ballpoint needle, I'm not getting that. I think my stitches, like I said, this is a little fuzzy today. This isn't quite the greatest. I don't know, since I have my camera, I have to link it to this computer so that I can use it. My phone, I have to link it so I can use it as a camera. But I still think with the ballpoint needles, my stitches are just as neat and just as even as if I would have done it the way that I taught people on the diagonal stitching, going stitch by stitch, row by row. So yeah, so I'm a convert to ballpoint needles. In fact, when I could still get them bulk, I bought them bulk. Yes, I think you're right, Skyfox. The ballpoint needles makes it easier to stitch in the thicker spots because you're not catching all those other threads. You're not piercing all those other threads. That needle is kind of finding its way underneath there. I yeah, I'm a fan. I am a big fan of ballpoint needles. And like I said, they're before Sullivan's started putting them out, I could buy them bulk from several places on Etsy. Yes, Jody, you really, really do need to try some. I have, I can't tell you exactly what size mine are because when I bought them, they weren't labeled like 24, 26, 28. Mine were a 40 millimeter. So I don't know what that would convert to as far as whether it's a 28, whether it's a 26, whether it's a whatever. It's a mine were a 40 millimeter. Yes, you're right, Missy. I absolutely agree. Um, it makes a big difference. It makes an absolute big difference. I'm very happy with how my stitching looks using them. And I notice a big difference if I go back to a regular tapestry needle. Pardon me, an absolute big difference. Lily's mom, I missed your comment up here. Um, your computer didn't alert you. Oh no, why not? Did I talk about, oh, my join button? Ah, the elephant in the room. Let me go back to another screen and we'll talk about my join button. So let's go back to here. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. The elephant in the room. I don't know how many of you saw it yesterday, but I had put a video up about YouTube membership. And it was my fault because the way my video came across was not the way I intended it to be. But because it came across not the way I intended it to be, I lost quite a few subscribers, which hurt my heart a little bit. So I took it down. And a couple of you have messaged me about it, so a couple of you know where I was coming from. So I'm undecided at this point whether I want to do that or not. The whole point of that, and the reason I really wanted to do it, is because I wanted to give you folks a way, you guys that have followed me since the beginning and are so loyal and so supportive and such wonderful people, that my intent was to have a way that, like today, when we do a live chat, you would be recognized that you are a loyal person and have been here and supported me for all the time of doing that. And what I wanted to offer, I mean, there would be a small membership fee, and I did revamp it to make it a little more pleasing, I guess is the word. What you would get in exchange for that is when you post a comment on a live stream, you would get a special badge that would show up with your comment, which makes it easier for me to pick out who those members are. And members would get a priority. I would be able to pick that up quicker, and you would be seen quicker, and I would answer your comment maybe before some other comments that are in there, because you are a loyal person to this channel, and like I said, have been there and been so very supportive through all of this. Okay. The other thing that you get with that are some special emojis that are special just for people that are members. And again, it's something that in exchange for supporting my channel, yes, Sky, kind of like the Twitch, it's exactly like the Twitch badges. For those of you who do Twitch or who watch on Twitch, it's really the same kind of thing. I think what happened, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think what happened is people thought that the channel was going to change, and it's not. It is absolutely nothing is going to change. Subscribers are still subscribers. Everybody still sees the videos. Everybody still is in the live chats. I still will put pre-recorded videos up. I still will do the lives, and everything is as it is right now. Nothing goes away. Absolutely nothing goes away. The difference is people that have been so loyal and so supportive get the little extra perk of being able to have a badge that I'm going to see that and say, "Oh, look, Jody's in the stream and she put a question up. Oh, let's answer that one. Let's make sure, give her, those of you that would be members, give you a little something special, that I'm going to see that and be able to respond to you quicker than maybe I can respond." Because sometimes this chat goes so fast. Sometimes, it goes, depending on the day and what's going on, it's hard to keep up with the chat. So to be able to spot that little badge makes it easier for all. Yes, Stacy, the people who pay get the badge and get special emojis. And I actually went and made some special emojis so that oh, Allison, thank you. Yeah, Well, thank you for saying that. They don't know what they're missing, and maybe they don't. But, the lives are still going to happen. The book of knowledge is still going to happen. The pre-recorded stitch with me's and all of that are still going to happen. And they're still going to be available to everybody. It's just that loyal people will get that extra perk of recognition. I put it at, it is a monthly fee, okay? And I put it at $2.99 a month. I didn't want to make it, real expensive, because I know, and I am too. I know that a lot of you are on fixed incomes. So am I. So am I. I had to save up for the stuff. Yeah, I saved for a while to get my stand. In addition to, remember when everybody in the states got that incentive that big check we got for like $2,000 from the government. That's what I used to get the stand. If it wouldn't have been for that, I couldn't have gotten it. I had to buy a new computer. Well, I didn't have to, but it was in my best interest and to make things better for all of you to get a new computer. So, yeah, I had to finagle a little bit to be able to do that, because $2.99, so essentially $3 a month, not $299. No. Do you know what, Julia? I honestly don't remember what I had them at. I had two tiers at the time, and I think that second tier is what threw people off. So I'm not doing that. I'm doing just the straight up emojis and badges. That's it. Wait, there was one other thing. What the heck did I put on there? There was one other. Oh my God. I just fixed it this morning and I can't remember already. Old lady brain. Oh, thank you, Nick. I guess because I lost quite a few people, I felt like I had to justify it. And yeah, sorry. It did upset me. Because I don't know what people were thinking. It was not my intent. But if I fixed it, because I want you guys to have something special. Because you guys have been so wonderful. No, not $300 a month. Nothing's worth $300 a month unless you're paying rent. Yeah. But I wanted you folks to have something special. And yes, even though it's costing a little bit, but it gives me the ability to make you special. Because if I can see and quickly pick out who the members are and respond maybe before I would answer somebody else, that's part of being special. So, you guys are all too kind. And I was not going to let this bother me. But, see this? You see it? You see it? I wear my heart on my sleeve. Always have. But if you guys want me to put the join button on, I will do that. Oh, thank you, Missy. I will put it on this video, on this live, as soon as it's over. I don't think I can put it on now. Yes, you're right. That's exactly, yeah. And a lot of people do Patreon. I think Bendy Stitchy has a Patreon. I'm kind of thinking Stitching Jewels has a Patreon. Quite a few do. Quite a few. Oh my goodness. Well, and I'm also trying to think of it this way. If people left because of that, they weren't really the people I want here anyway. So therefore, I shouldn't let it bother me. But because I wear my heart right here, I do. I was not going to get sappy about this. In fact, wasn't even going to bring it up unless one of you brought it up. And that's okay. Yes, and that's the other thing. Thank you, Jody, for reminding me of that. That's the other thing. It is not mandatory to do this. If you don't want to, that is quite okay. You don't have to. You will still get everything you have already, that you already get. Nothing is going to change for anybody, except the people that become members get a little bit more. They'll get the badge and they'll get the emojis. Everything else is the same. Nothing changes. So that's the story. In fact, let me see. Oh, maybe I can't. Oh, maybe I can. Hold on. Maybe I can. I might go away here a second. I don't think I will. I will go right now to Studio. If I disappeared from you, that's, oh, there went another subscriber. Okay, be that way. And memberships. I'm turning it on right now. Okay. We'll say we announced everything because we just did that. And I'm going to quick make a thank you post. And then I can turn it on. It will be on this stream. Because you know I'm already thanking you. So, but I just have to show that I made some kind of post to just members. Okay, so now, done. Now, there you go. And now I can tell you shoot, I should have looked what that other thing was that I put on. member recognition. That was the other thing. And what that means is on my channel, members get um, um, their membership icon will be on the across the top of my channel, so you get the recognition. And if I'm also thinking about doing a short video or adding it to a video, a stream or a video once a month that would show like your thumbnail from your channel to say, hey, these are my loyal subscribers. And yeah, and put it up there. Oh, Allison, thank you. Now you guys are going to make me all bricks again. But thank you. I mean, you guys know, I hope you know how much I do appreciate each and every one of you. Absolutely. You know, and the other side of that is, you know, I had to wonder, oh, okay, I am too transparent sometimes. Really, I am. But I am me. What you see is what you get. But I had to wonder if some people didn't think, oh, look at that. She bought that expensive stand. She bought a new computer. And now she's turning around and asking us to be a member so that we give her money. I know how people think. That I thought that turned people off. But people don't know, A, what my status is, nor is it any of their business, so to speak. However, what people don't realize is that even when you monetize your channel, and now when you do this, on this join button, YouTube takes 30% of that. So just for an example, if it's $1, YouTube's getting 33 cents. I'm getting 67 cents. So let me tell you what, doing this is not getting anybody, well, maybe if you have gazillions of subscribers, it might be. But for the little guy like me, no, you don't. It's not gonna make anybody rich, let me tell you that. Again, full disclosure, even with monetization, I get maybe $100 every other month. So it's not out there. You know, it's not, I ain't raking in no bucks, let me tell you. It's not what people, you know, some people probably think, oh my goodness, look, she monetizes, she gets all this, she gets all that. No, that's not the case. That's not the case. Sometimes it takes 2 months to even just get $100, and YouTube won't pay you unless you have at least $100. So, you know, that's full disclosure, that's upfront, that's honest. Oh, okay. Oh, can you see my computer? Oh, Jody, I know. It may be a horrible thing to think, but you know what? Some people think that way. Some people really do. What, you want to see my new lights in my computer? Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Is that cool or what? Is that not awesome? And Adam told me, did you change the colors? No, how do you do that? I have not worked with a Windows computer for years. I mean, the last time I worked with a computer that was Windows based, was when I still worked. And it's 10 years ago that I retired. So that's how long it's been since I worked with a computer that had Windows. 10 years. So I'm relearning a lot of things. Well, Lily's mama, you're absolutely right. Yeah. And see, that's, I am providing content and time. And that's the other thing that is kind of like if you're not a stitcher, you don't understand the amount of time that goes into stitching a piece. You know, how many people say, oh, could you stitch me one of those? Can you stitch that for me? Or can you make me this? Or can you make me that? And when you say, yeah, but it's going to take a while, um, or if you even say, yeah, that it's going to take a while, um, they don't understand that you can't knock that out in a week. Look at my Stitchers Retreat. I spent 5 years. 5 years. Somebody asked me if I would sell that. Pardon my French. I said, hell no. No, not after I spent 5 years stitching it. Ain't no way. No way at all. But it's with making videos, it's much the same, where people don't always understand the time that it takes to do that. One of these days, maybe I should do a behind the scenes of, you know, just what does it take to get ready to make that video. You know, this morning, in fact, I will probably try and put it up maybe after this. This morning, I made one on, you don't have side tensioners, how to lace your frame. Listen, tight as a drum without side tensioners. Now, you have to redo this every time you want to roll it, but you know, that will go up probably later today. And you still can't find it? Okay, let me look. I thought I saved it. I thought I turned it on. Here we go. Hopefully I won't disappear. Okay, let me go to YouTube Studio. You can watch me look at my screen. Monetization. Memberships. Yeah, it's turned on. I can see all of you that subscribed. Cindy, Vicky, Lily's mom, Allison, Missy, Nick, Tracy, Stitchy, Julia, Cheryl. So far that's 9 of you. Thank you so very much. Um, yeah, it should be there. Yeah, maybe if you leave and come back, it'll show up for you. But yeah, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't, yeah, it's like most things. You have to close it out and come back in, and then it will be there. Um, oh. Yeah, I'm not sure, Anne, if it shows up. It should show up on your iPad also. I don't think you have to be on a computer to do it. I can check that out too. How about if I join my own stream? Oh, Missy, is that not the truth? Yeah. People just, people don't understand. They just don't understand how the length of time that that it takes. Here, let's go to my stream. Oh, I'm on my own stream. Is that not cool or what? Oh, you're right. I don't see a join button there. Maybe after the ad. Hmm. Well, I will have to work on that and see why that is not happening. Live chat. Maybe it doesn't show up for me because it's my account. I don't know. I don't know. But if that continues to happen, let me know and I'll find out how to fix it. Okay, you'll stop being mushy. What did you say that's mushy? Yeah, it's, well, you'd think by now I'd have things mastered. You'd think. Denise, you know what? I'm not 100% sure exactly how they do that. I know I will get it through AdSense, so it probably works much the same way as when you do a super chat or you hit the thanks button that's on videos of people. It probably works much the same way. I know. Oh, now you have a button that says see perks. Ooh, goody goody. um, yeah, there are a lot of ads that there are. I don't put ads, at least I'm not telling them to put ads in the middle of any of my videos. I do have them in the beginning and I do have them at the end, but I don't have them in the middle because personally I find that totally annoying. When somebody's speaking, they're in the middle of a sentence and boom, there's an ad. I don't like that. So I try not to put that on mine. Oh, good. How are you, Mirren? I didn't see you here. Oh, now you guys all got a Needlebugg icon. Oh, a badge. Oh, isn't that neat? Yeah, I thought I'd give you my logo as a badge. Hi, Leanne. Okay, maybe you can't. Well, if they're getting it on a phone, did you go to the join button is on your homepage, FlossTube page. So yeah, if you go there, maybe you can see it. Right, it'll just say join. And once you join, then it will tell you that you're a Needlebugg VIP. So I gave you all my logo as a badge. Now, maybe we'll change those. And then the icons, as there's more people that join, then I can add more icons. Lily's mom. Are you coming to Pennsylvania? Where do you live? Where are you now, Lily? Lily's mama. Because that would be wonderful. I would love to go to lunch with you or anybody else that comes to my neck of the woods. Emma Rose, welcome. I'm so glad you're joining us. Vicky, you had to refresh. Good, good. So, yeah. So that's the deal on the join button. Oh, Nikki, don't you like that frog? The devil made me put that one there. Just on account of if we have to frog, we can use that one. Yeah, the devil made me do it. Oh, well, thank you, Amy. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, look at and Missy, she put the cat up. So everybody gets to say, you're in Northeast Ohio. You make day trips and weekends to go to Kelly Pines. I'm not sure where that is. I'll have to look that up. Because I am, if you get to Eastern Pennsylvania, I am not far from Hershey Park Happy. So, but yeah, I would love to, get in this way. You would love to meet you somewhere. Amy, you might have to go to my homepage. Oh yes, yeah, I get that. Um, yeah. In fact, I've had some comments on my videos and streams that I've kind of blocked them because they were not very appropriate. But you know what? You always have that, and yes, you have to be careful. Um, I guess I make the assumption that people that are coming in here in the stream and are joining the stream as members, I would like to think are reputable people and stitchers. I would love to think that. However, part of that might be my being naive and um, giving people the benefit of the doubt. And sometimes I get burned. Oh, well, that's nice. It's in Marionville. I'll still have to look that up. That's about 2 hours from the campground. I'm about 2 hours from your campground. Oh, well, that sounds like maybe a halfway meet. I'll have to work on that. Homepage didn't work for my iPad. Yes, Tracy, I think you're right. Most people are wonderful people, and this community is full of wonderful, wonderful people. Yeah, yeah, truly wonderful people. Want me to stay safe in here with you. You guys, you're something else. You guys are awesome. Absolutely, absolutely, positively awesome. Yeah, you look out for me. That's wonderful. Because you know what? Sometimes I'm just too, I give people the benefit of the doubt too easily. That's just me. But that's just me. I know. And yet, I tell others about being cautious. Like I tell my husband, don't ever answer the phone and say, and they say, "Are you Glenn?" Don't just say yes. Don't even say yes at all, because some people are going to record you and use that in a not so nice way. Penny, you're going to be in Harrisburg for a Stitch Retreat. Are you going to that one in, what is her name? Faye Coons? The one that Faye Coons puts out? Is it at the Red Lion, a hotel in Red Lion? Yes, I believe there is, Marin. I can boot somebody that's causing trouble. Because I ain't having that. I'm not having that. No. Mm-mm. Yeah, no. I don't have that in my Facebook group. And, oh, did you hear that noise? Those crazy idiot people. Yeah, I thought about going to that and then I didn't sign up. I have some friends who might be going to that too. Oh, okay, Vicky. Well, we will catch you next time. And I'm glad you had. Oh my goodness, it is almost 2:30. Okay. Just checking that non-VIPs won't get the. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely no, no. Nothing will change. Nothing will change for non-VIPs. For regular subscribers, nothing will change. It will all be absolutely the same. You will be in the same lives, you will see the same videos, you will see the same whatever I do. The only thing different is the VIP gets the little badge and the emojis. And their name may be at the top of the chat. And that's about, yeah. Everything else, nothing's changing. Nothing's changing. I'm still going to do the lives for everybody. I'm still going to post the videos to the book of knowledge. And well, like I said, I did the one on lacing your scroll frame. So everything's the same. Yes, Tracy, that little jerk goes past here so many times a day. I'm ready to stand out on the street and tell him, take another route or change your muffler or whatever it is that's making all that noise. Oh, you think there's still room, Penny? Might have to check it out. I'm in the Facebook group of that retreat. Yeah, I might have to check it out. It's in October. Yeah, I'd have to look. Oh, yay! Your daughter just got you joined. Wonderful, Jody. Oh, that's a great idea. There's so many subscribers and there's only one of you for all of us. What date have you set? Oh, I didn't know that I could set a date for renew. It didn't tell me that. So I would imagine it will renew on whatever date you join. So if what's today, the 22nd, it's probably good till the 22nd of August. I'm thinking I will find that out. I passed the test. Oh, the VIP, Penny, is you will see a join button now on my videos, on my YouTubes, whichever, whether it's a live stream, whether it's a video, whether it's anything that I post. And it would you can join to be a VIP member. And with that, you would be, in addition to everything that's already here and not changing, you'll get a badge. As you see, some of the people have my logo behind their names, and you'll get to use special emojis. And it's for people that have been such loyal and loyal followers that have been with me for forever. And even if you haven't been with me forever and you're a loyal follower, that's okay too. Oh, okay. Crafty Max, you think it renews beginning of every month? Not sure. Yeah, I'm not. I'm sorry, I don't know that answer, but I will try and find that out for you. Oh, it does explain it when you click when you hit the join button. Good, good. Yeah, I know it's an every month, and I don't know if it automatically renews every month or if you have to tell it to renew every month. So again, that's up to you guys. There is no, you don't have to do this. It's purely voluntary and purely if you want to do this. It's not required because nothing changes. Nothing changes. Everything's the same. A new video will go up tomorrow that will be there for everybody. The lives will happen on a regular basis. They are for everybody. Everything's the same. The pre-recorded videos go up for everybody. It stays the same. Like I said, the only thing different is the badges and the icons, and as more people join, I can add more icons. I rather really like that little frog guy. Oh, wow. Well, guys, I have to say this. I'm not upset anymore. Thank you. Thank you. I do. I do appreciate it. Oh, okay. That makes sense, Allison. It's a subscription going out every month, and you can cancel through your Google account if you really want to. Yeah, you can wait till the beginning of the month so you don't get charged twice. That's fine. That's fine. Like I said, it's purely voluntary. You don't have to do it. It's, like I said, it's not that anything will change. Whether you subscribe or not subscribe, but whether you're a member or not, the content is all the same. Absolutely all the same. Nothing's different. Nothing's different. It just helps me out a little bit to be able to see who my really loyal people are, and there are so many of you. Yeah, that's all. That's all it does. All the same. No change. Besides that, I like seeing my little icon up there all the time. Oh, thank you, Lily's mama. Yeah. Sometimes I am just too sensitive. I should let it roll. Really, to lose a number of people when you have the amount of subscribers that I have, which also totally blows my mind. Who would have, when I started this? Yeah, could you push them down and take their lunch money, Lily's mama? Could you do that? when I started to do this, I, in my wildest dreams, did not think I would ever, ever have this many subscribers. Never, ever gave that. Uh, yeah, it still just totally blows me away that I even have this many to begin with. And why should I don't, it shouldn't bother me that I lose. Well, when I looked this morning, it was 42. Now, maybe some of them were a little bit before the video, maybe some of them were after. Um, I can't exactly tell that, but really, in the grand scheme of things, is it that many? And in the grand scheme of things, are they people that are just passersby and would have left anyway? So I need to grow some broader shoulders, I guess, so that I just, yeah, a harder skin, I guess, because sometimes I'm just too sensitive. Yes, and you're right, Nick. There's nothing wrong with that, with being a little emotional once in a while. And you know what? If they come back, that's fine. If they don't, well, that's fine too. That's fine. With all that lunch money, we can get lots of fun stuff. Well, we can buy lots of new things to review then on this channel and do some reviews of new things that are out there. Um, yeah, yes, we do. You're absolutely right. We tend to remember the bad things, the bad comments. Yeah, instead of remembering all the good things. And when you switch that around and look at, oh well, yeah, you might have lost 40 whatever people, but you have 13,400 and some people that are hanging around. Yeah, that's that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And you're absolutely right. Jody, I'm not going to change. What you see is what you get. You know, yes, do I need to get a little bit harder skin so that I don't think I take things so personally? Yes. Do I need to not wear my heart right here? Yes. But after so many years, that's a little hard not to do. Well, I think you're right, Joyce. It's the reason why, because I don't know the reason why. And I'm a person that I like to know why. Because if people leave because it's something I have said or done, then I need to know that because I can't fix that if I don't know. You know, because if I am doing something that is offensive or upsetting to people, I don't want to keep doing that. I need to fix that, but I can't fix what I don't know. But then again, by the same token, I don't think I'd have so many people hanging around if there was a whole lot that I needed to fix. But I do like to know the reason why. I I just do. That's just how I roll. But enough, enough. I just have to say thank you. Thank you to all of you for your wonderful support and encouragement and love and everything that you do for me. Oh, Tracy, it's because of all of you guys that I do this. If I didn't care what my followers think, and if I didn't care so much about what I do, I wouldn't be doing this at all. You guys don't know the number of times that it has crossed my mind to say, I am so done with this. I'm not doing this anymore. You know, when you get the comments coming in of, well, I didn't like that, or you were out of the frame, I couldn't see what you were doing, or and then those videos got redone. Or, you know, when those negative comments come in, it's like, why am I bothering? Why do I do this? But then I hear from one of you and go, oh, I can't let them down. So I keep doing it, and I will keep doing it, at least for the time being, until I get maybe senile or something, which could happen, you know. But yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Not right now, no. Those are naughty words. Yeah, they are naughty words, aren't they? No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here. And um, I was trying in my head as I'm doing that other video this morning, thinking, okay, we need to come up with a more routine to this schedule. So that is what I'm going to try and do, is come up with, okay, this is when Stitch With Me's are going to be, this is when the lives are going to be, and the book of knowledge ones are going to get thrown in here and thrown in there and what have you. So yeah, I mean, you know, that's the other thing people don't realize. My stitching time is suffering. This was supposed to be a Stitch With Me. How many stitches did I do? Maybe 10. Maybe 10. So, but that's okay. But that is all right, because this is just as important to me. And the fact that it's important to all of you does my heart good. So, sorry. But now my voice is going to start to go away. And what have we been on here? A good hour and a half. Terry, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. There are people in this world who thrive, who absolutely thrive on being negative and criticizing everybody and everything. You're absolutely right. Well, Penny, I know it doesn't have to be a strict schedule, but part of at least having a guideline to what that would be um, helps me out too, as far as planning to have something ready to stay a little bit consistent with getting things up. Because sometimes time gets away from me. Some days I don't even know what day of the week it is. If I don't have it in the calendar on my phone, it doesn't happen. I have missed appointments because I think today is, okay, I know today is Friday. Today I know that. But some days it's like, huh, what day is it? I don't know. Let me look at the calendar. Oh, oh, it's the 22nd. Oh, where did July go? Oh, no, Emma, I'm not going anywhere. No, I'll be there. And you know what? If watching my videos makes you smile and helps you get through things, then you know what? I have done a good job. You know? So the plan still is Stitch with Me's, lives, tutorials. That's what everyone will get. Everybody. Stitch with Me, lives, tutorials. And you know what? And I offered this before, and I have offered this on occasion to other people. Um, if anyone needs help with something and we can't work it out on a live, or it doesn't help you with the video, I am always available to anybody who needs to or wants to come on and have a chat. You know, there's Facebook Messenger that you can do a video chat. As long as you contact me and we set up a time, I will do that with any of you. You don't have to be a member to have that. That is available to anybody. I mean, I have done that with a few who needed help with something. Or even if you want a little me time to sit and stitch with me for a half an hour or whatever, contact me and we'll set up a time. Now, I am going to put a different email address that I am going to use just for my YouTube things. I have been using my own personal email, but I am going to switch that to just an email for YouTube information. So I will put that in the drop-down box, in the information box below, so that you know, if you want to do that, I'll do that. And you know what, Tracy, there's a lot of people that do that. They just sit and listen. They sit, stitch, and listen. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Whatever floats your little boat is fine by me. And you know what? You don't have to chat. You don't have to put anything in the chat. That's okay. You know, maybe just pop in and say, "Hi, I'm here." But other than that, it's fine. It's fine. So now I think we're going to call this. Oh, no, 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 no. None of you talk way too much. Because in all honesty, I really don't always have a plan for these live sessions. And it's whatever you guys come up with and want to talk about. So, you know what? Nobody talks too much. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So don't feel that way. Not at all. Not at all. So I'm starting to get a crackly voice, or more crackly than you're Kimberly. Oh, thank you. I don't want to keep saying Lily's mama, even though you probably are Lily's mama. Kimberly, I will remember. Can I just call you Kim? That would be wonderful. That's easier yet. But I will call you whatever you prefer, because that's what I do. But I think for today, we're going to call this, or bring this, to an end. Oh, reminds me, I was working on something. I have a surprise for all of you. And I was working on it the other day. And my electric blinked off. Therefore, my computer shut down. Therefore, I lost it all. So I have to redo it because I was almost done. But that's okay. I'll redo it. So, yes, I will have a surprise for all my subscribers as soon as I redo it and finish it. But yeah, it will be another way that I can say thank you for everything that you guys do for me, because you certainly all do. You are all good for my heart. So I will work on that, get it ready, and hopefully till I do another video, it will be ready and I can send it out to those of you that would like to have it. So, but it's a surprise. So we will see. Okay. So with that, my friends, my dear, dear friends, my lovely subscribers and my brand new members, I love you all to the moon and back. And we're going to call this a day, because here it will be soon time to start waiting, or to start getting our evening meal ready. So with that, I hope all of you have a lovely day, rest of your day, and a lovely weekend. And for those of you that are in these areas that are so darn hot, stay cool. Because I'll tell you what, it is hot here in eastern Pennsylvania. Terrible hot. I won't even let my husband go outside because he can't breathe in this heat. So, with that, take care. Have a great weekend. You are all the best. I have the best subscribers in the world. But you all know that because I love you guys just as much. But remember, Jody, this is for you. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Remember, the only rules in cross stitch are the ones set for yourself. So have a great weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. I'm still reading your comments. I have to laugh. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.